Hi everyone, it's Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. It's Monday, it's time for a quick Disney Plus news update. We're going to be talking about the Santa Claus series, The Quest, and much more. So let's jump into it. So up first, it is Monday, and that means if you're in the UK and Ireland, you've got a brand new episode of The Walking Dead. This is Season 11, kind of part B, so we've got one more episode that's going to be dropping next week, and then it's going to be going on a break until we get some later this year. They have literally just wrapped filming on the final episode of this series. They're going to be doing lots of spin-offs and stuff like that, but they won't be on Disney Plus. It's just this main series. I'm really enjoying this one. This is on my watch list to watch later today, so I'm really looking forward to this new episode of The Walking Dead. Let's shift now gears and talk about The Quest, which is a brand new Disney Plus original that's going to be coming to Disney Plus on Wednesday the 11th of May. So we're going to be getting all 8 episodes at once, and the trailer was released because over the weekend at the WonderCon event in Anaheim, California, they had a panel and we kind of got the official information. We got a new poster, we got some images and stuff. This series definitely looks a little bit different. It's kind of a reality TV series interconnected with like a quiz show, and kind of reminds me a little bit of maybe a bit like the Crystal Maze and Nightmare from when I was a kid. And this is actually like a revival of a series. They originally ran it on ABC, but it kind of got cancelled. They brought it back specifically for Disney Plus, and it definitely looks a little bit different. It's definitely a little bit strange because they kind of take these 8 kids and put them in this magical world, and they've got to complete quests and stuff, but they're trying to do it in real time, so they're like trying to work it out and stuff. So it's definitely different. I definitely think this is a good thing for Disney to get some different kind of content. Whether or not this connects, whether or not people connect with it all, I don't know. I'm not sure with the idea of them releasing, looks to be all the episodes at once, but it's for a younger audience, and they're much more likely to binge watch this. Like I said, it's not a show I'm particularly interested in, but I will be giving it a go when it comes out on May the 11th. So let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Shifting gears again, with the Grammy Awards taking place this past weekend, Disney picked up a number of awards. Pixar's Soul picked up the award for Best Score Soundtrack for a Visual Medium. They did have to share it with the Netflix original The Queen's Gambit. I'm not quite sure why they were tied, but nevertheless there wasn't a particular winner. So picking up an award for Best Music Film was the Hulu Star original Summer of Soul, which you can find now on Disney Plus. That did actually end up beating out the Disney Plus original Happier Than Ever, A Love Story to Los Angeles. The Hulu original film The United States vs. Billie Holiday won the award for Best Compilation Soundtrack for a Visual Medium. But many of the big awards of the night went to Olivia Rodrigo, who picked up 3 awards, including Best New Artist, Best Pop Solo Performance, and Best Pop Vocal Album. And obviously you can check out all of her songs in the new Disney Plus original Olivia Rodrigo Driving Home to You, which is definitely worth checking out. Also during the Grammys, Disney released a brand new trailer for the FX series The Pistols, which is going to be coming to Disney streaming services on Tuesday the 31st of May. So this series is all about the UK rock and sort of punk band, the Sex Pistols, and it's kind of all about kind of how they got made, and they're the kind of rise to fame and the issues that they had. This one definitely is going to be very different to anything we normally see, especially on Disney Plus. This one's going to be very different. I'm looking forward to it. I know a couple of the songs, like God Save the Queen and all this kind of stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how this works. There's been lots of legal issues and stuff with this series as well, with Johnny Rotten trying to stop it from being made and released. So yeah, so I'm interested to see how all of this works. The trailer definitely got my interest. It's very gritty, very what I'd expect from the Sex Pistols, and yeah, this one should be cool. So it'll be arriving on Hulu, as I said, on Tuesday the 31st of May, and then it'll be available on Disney Plus in other countries like the UK, etc. on the same day. So nice to see we're kind of getting more of this thing where Hulu originals and stuff like that are all kind of interlinking on the same day. So that's pretty cool. And finally, let's now talk about the Santa Claus, because Deadline has reported that Tim Allen's own daughter, Elizabeth, is going to be starring in the new series and will be playing Scott Calvin's daughter. So they've kind of definitely brought her in. This is the first time she's been in anything. They're obviously very pleased with the fact that they've got their daughter in, and I think that could work quite well. They're definitely going to have a different dynamic in terms of how all this works out in this new series. it's really going to be all about sort of Scott trying to find a new Santa and trying to kind of maybe step away because his kids need him and his, you know, his wife and stuff rather than being Santa. So this one could be interesting. Obviously, if they're filming it now, hopefully they can get it out for this Christmas. It depends on the special effects and stuff. But yeah, this one could be a lot of fun. It's definitely got a lot of people interested in the idea of bringing in Tim Allen's daughter to play his own daughter. That's either going to work really well or it might not. But who knows? I'm going to have to wait and see. So before we head off, let's look at the comment of the day, which is from Lexi, who said, "Hi, how's your day going? I haven't been able to watch a lot of Disney Plus lately, which is why I'm guessing is why my recommendations of what to watch have been extremely light. I did watch Better Nate Than Ever the last night, and it's amazing. I love it. Do you think by watching more content I'd get to have more recommendations and suggestions?" So I think this one was quite interesting in terms of how this works, because while when you watch stuff on Disney Plus, it does give you some recommendations. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as like the algorithm here on YouTube, which really kind of finds down like what you watch by the minute, by the second, and kind of works all that out. The Disney Plus one, I think, is much more simpler. It's along the lines of, I think it just lumps in together certain categories, and you know, if you've watched maybe The Walking Dead, it will show you more horror movies or zombie stuff. I don't think it's quite as refined as maybe Netflix or anything else. So obviously the more you watch, the more it's going to recommend, but also in some ways the more you watch from different things, your selection's just going to keep moving around. I know, like when I jump in and out of our Netflix account between my wife's and my account, you really see a difference in what it's recommending depending on what you've been watching, etc. Disney Plus doesn't seem to do that. It seems to be very, very regimented. It's still kind of recommending, bar the odd little thing here and there. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's recommending anything too much more to you depending on your watching. Ultimately, it will just try and like nudge you in the right way, but I don't think that the algorithm that Disney Plus uses anywhere near the other streaming services. But let me know if you think anything different. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.